Mm. Na 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 na. My grandfather said a man is measured by the cadence of his entrance, not the volume of his arrival, the elegance of his sentence. Into a room I learned to button jackets like closing arguments. Learned that posture is a language with its own vocabulary of consequence. I open doors for women I will never see again. Not for credit, not for witnesses, just the residue of when. My mother taught me courtesy was armor for the soul, that a man who treats a stranger well reveals the whole architecture of his character before he says a word. I've sat with men who'd slit a throat and still pull out a chair. I've heard the most genteel apologies precede the coldest math. Manners and menace share the same immaculate aftermath. Call me a gentleman, that's the disguise that isn't one. Every door I hold is real, every kindness done. Not performance, not the theater of the well-bred, just the old world discipline of never raising my voice instead of my hand. Civility as a kind of blade, sharper for the velvet that the cruelties lay underneath. Gentlemen, wear it like a second skin. The softest word can be the hardest one to win against. They mistake the gentility for softness, that's the oldest error. Think the man who tips his hat can also be the terror of the boardroom, that politeness is the opposite of power. Haven't met the kind of calm that blooms in the final hour of a negotiation. When the pleasantries turn precise, when please and thank you carry weight like dice already loaded. I've ended things with a compliment, watch grown men leave the table feeling somehow spent by kindness. That's the art they never codified in all their books on power. The terrifying of a man who never lied to your face, who'd offer you his coat in winter weather, and still own by morning the thing you thought was yours forever. Call me a gentleman, that's the disguise that isn't one. Every door I hold is real, every kindness done. Not performance, not the theater of the well-bred, just the old world discipline of never raising my voice instead of my hand. Civility as a kind of blade, sharper for the velvet that the cruelties lay underneath. Gentlemen, wear it like a second skin. The softest word can be the hardest one to win against. There's a woman at the cafe, 80 if she's a day. I carry her groceries every Tuesday, same walkway. She doesn't know my name, and for sure doesn't know what I've orchestrated. Just knows the young man with the manners, the understated kindness of a Tuesday. And I think that's worth protecting more than any territory that's small and winning. Reflecting of the man I chose to also be the one outside the ledger, outside the rooms of consequence. The gentleman's the pledge. Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe everything I do in daylight with the courtesy and customs is the part of me that's true height, and the rest, the rooms, the reckonings, is the aberration. I dress sharp for both, the suit don't know the variation. The gentleman, my father said, is not the man with polish. He's the man who treats you the same, whether you could demolish him or not, whether you're a king or you're a waiter. The manners aren't for show, they're a private equator line he draws inside himself, a way of staying level in a world that's always tilting toward the devil of expediency. I hold that line even when nobody's watching, especially then. That's the only currency worth notching on the belt of a life like mine. Not the bodies, not the numbers, the door held open in the rain, the grace that never slumbers, even in a man who's done the things that I have done. that's the only absolution, the only one. Cufflinks catch the light, same hand that held the door, same hand that's done what hands like mine are for. But tonight, just the door, just the coat, just the quiet knot. A gentleman is just a man who chose to still be good in the places no one's counting.